Good evening and welcome to our coverage from the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 between Australia and Pakistan. I'm Mike.
The captain must have lots of confidence in their opening bowlers. Why else would you bowl first in these conditions? There will be some batters relishing putting their pads on right now.
Afridi has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Does very
Yes.
well to get quickly across to that one.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nut. It down towards third.
Time that perfectly.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That was a desperate dive, every chance he was gone without it.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Big edge. Where's that going?
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Ralph coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Huge appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Right on.
Can't get that
Yes.
outside the ring field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yes.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Australia are none for 27.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Perfectly timed.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Keeper. Wait.
Doesn't
Yes.
beat the infield. Needs a direct hit.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Edged. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s and can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
9 runs added there. Australia are none for 36. Right out of the middle.
A little bit short, not horribly short. Moves the feet well and the hands even better.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
No.
Good return there, back from the deep. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No, no!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Hold on. Yes. No, no.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Khan into the attack now from the Randwick end. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Yes.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Keeper. Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
Wait.
What great reactions, brilliant catch close in.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings
Yeah, mate.
and get big runs on the board.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
That's the over. Australia are 1 for 62. Wasim, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep, yep.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, and a good shot sees them cash in.
Beaten on the drive.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Got that away nicely.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
Finds
Yeah.
the fielder with that shot. Good pickup, big chance.
It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Wait there. Yeah, mate. No.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
13 runs added there. Australia are 1 for 75. Pakistan can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
10 runs added in that over. Australia are 1 for 85.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Keeper.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper. No.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Khan from the Randwick end.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace, rips it through right onto the stumps.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Stoinis, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yep.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
End of the over. Australia are 3 for 114.
Right. Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right. Yep, yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Right on. Yep, yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler. Right.
Does very
Yes.
well to get quickly across to that one.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Yep.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Australia are 3 for 121.
Right. Yep.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
That's off the middle of the bat.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Right.
Good piece of
Yeah.
fielding to stop some runs. Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Time that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Right.
Straight to the fielder.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Hold on. Catch it!
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. That's out. Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Wade is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Gets off 0 with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep, yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Australia are 5 for 141.
Yep. Yes.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yeah.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Yes.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep, yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and
Waiting.
put away.
No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wise. Yep.
End of the over, 8 off it. Australia are 5 for 157. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Well, that was great movement between the wickets. Just fantastic running. Leg byes to the total.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Clipped neatly off the pads, should get 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Waiting.
Fantastic catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Drives and misses everything.
Ralph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack, and the padding end. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep there.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Strong appeal.
Right there. Bowler.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
5 runs added there. Australia are 7 for 173. The The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Catch it!
Absolutely nailed it.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yes.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Right.
Gone. It's a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yes. Bowler.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A 3D, getting a wicket in that over, really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Nawaz, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is
Yes.
coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. A little late on that, no runs scored.
Beaten on the drive.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot. Nicer slow delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keeper. Catch. Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler. Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Keeper.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Yeah.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Big shout.
Yeah. No.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Bowler is confident on this one. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs.
Yep.
Off the mark nicely. Good movement and communication straight away, and they get a couple.
Yep.
Big edge. Azam comes out to bat. In a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Azam gets off the mark. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Pakistan are none for 5. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Straight to the fielder. Loud shout. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
The over. Comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Wait.
Just too much height on that one.
Overstepped on that occasion.
That's it.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. Pakistan are non-20.